Hello and welcome. My name is Kael Adam. I am your most scuffed VTuber, and today we will continue with Dark Souls 3, which, in my opinion, is the best Dark Souls in the series. Obviously, not obviously, for some it's one, for crazy people it's Dark Souls 2. But for me, I had the most enjoyment in DS3. And we will continue. I finished the episode watches. That's what I did last time. We did some bosses. We did one in Lodric. The very first boss in Lodric Castle. We did the episode watches. We did the Sage. And that was pretty much it. And the episode watchers, obviously. We did the first Sin of Soul. The episode watchers. No, exactly, because I wasn't sure if I'm going to forget. I teleported myself to the Crystal Sage bonfire. And we'll continue. Sure, I could have gone to the... what's called? To the catacombs. Nice, we take some Twinklies. And there is Big Woman. Oh, the I'm stuck! Holy! I like how these guys can just face tank my ass. Herald, gloves, trousers. Can I? Even fire. She doesn't care about fire. It does this. Bonk, bonk. Let's go! Okay, that would have been the way if I didn't go in for the crystal lizards. I think it... no, I'm getting invaded. Right? Okay, that's it. Refresh everything real fast. And now there should be an invasion or something? Oh no, it was just that guy. No, I don't. Toxic. Whoa! Where does he come from? I don't remember the second guy at all. Oh, you piece of... insane. I did not remember this guy. Where was he even coming from? No, he's okay. So this, I'm faster like this. That. Oh my god. I shouldn't have blocked. I should not have blocked. Oh my god, he didn't kill me. I thought I was dead. Jesus, this guy was so annoying. Holy. But where was he coming from? Yeah, now that's a fast reset. Down there? Where did he ambush me from? It was this guy here. Paladin's ashes. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I have to say, I'm really liking the knight class. Solid base armor. And the starting weapon. Really good. Bop, bop. Another dog? The dogs are failing hard, man. There's another doggy. That poor dog. Just with the tip of my knife. Okay, there should be an Easter shard to my left. Yes, that should be an Easter shard. Okay. Nice, nice. There should be also the DLC entrance, which I will not go in yet, because I think I'm still too weak for that. Okay, that campfire. Okay, that's shortcut, right? Does also both of them are shortcuts? Has to be, right? Okay. I need fire for the leeches. Do I have a torch or something like that? Okay, let's me go back real fast and see if the merchant at the filing shrine has a torch. Because the likelihood for me getting hit by those leeches enemy is quite high. Ooh, I can look like the Abyssal Watcher. Should I? Okay, torch. That's important. Halberd. Oh my god, was that expensive. Holy. Oh, right, I was going to use the Abyssal Watcher's weapon, right? This was this. I need... so, is it this weapon? Was that, right? 18 dexterity is a lot. But it should be doable, should be doable, should be doable. I was not looking at the amount of souls I had. Less poise with that? Oh, hey Blitz, how are you doing? Glad you managed to come in today. Yeah, the graphic really amped up. And also how it feels, everything feels so much smoother than the previous ones. It just feels really nice. If you want to play Dark Souls or any Souls, right, I would recommend starting... would I recommend 3? I for sure would recommend 3. It's just so much improvement from the previous ones. You can die without losing max HP. Yeah, 1 is fine. 1 is not that bad. The thing, after I finished Dark Souls 2, because I have already a lot of experience, right, in the Souls series, and I already played Dark Souls 2, for me it didn't feel as bad as it was the first time I played it. The first time was terrible. There's like I said already, I guess a lot of small things which makes the gameplay eh. You can play, for sure, can play 1, you can then play 2, 3, I mean, and then maybe if you still want to touch 2, it's not that bad. Alright, yeah, infinite spawns. Let me get that reverse. They also had the big ass dudes at the first area. I know what you mean, like the stone golem kind enemies, right? Those stone warriors, yeah, they are super annoying. Okay, items there. Holy. Oh my god, not fighting these guys. Up. Up. There should be an item somewhere, I think. Kind of. Or a shortcut? Yeah, the flask is iconic at this point. And also the reds, the design from the reds are the same how it from DS1. The red design. Yeah, everything here is just like an insane improvement from the previous ones. Here we get this item and the item. I think down was like a shortcut of some sort. Or was it here? Somewhat great shield. Yeah, that's something. I'm pretty sure something not important, but something good was here. A shortcut, an item, something. Yeah, and the iframes also feel so much better in comparison to Dark Souls 1 and 2. It's just Dark Souls 3 is just an insane improvement to the previous ones. Yeah, for sure. And the DLC also has a great end fight. Big lizard. Those guys are so tanky. By the way, Blitz, did you in Arknights, Arkfields, did you or are you going to pull for the 2 new operators? Or are you going to skip for them? Just one time notch up. Okay, how do I get that? Nope, you did not pull for them, or also nope, you are not going to pull for them. Okay, that was the ladder. Okay, we can go back up. I will skip Tang Tang. I will not pull for her, but I might pull. I think her name was Rossi, the with the red cape. I might pull for her. I have to see yet. But Tang Tang I will most likely skip. Same for a character that often. Ah, okay. Yeah, I have a physical team built yet. But the thing is don't have a content yet where we need like a second team. So I don't stress myself because my physical team is already working fine. And I did not pull for Leviathan. I skipped her. Oh my god. Where's he shooting from? From down there. Crazy. Okay. There should be something at the top. No, it was one more up. What kind of, which team do you have in Arknight Splits? Brawl Hood. Okay, you did pull for Leviathan. Okay. I was going to, but I wasn't sure. I was waiting because I needed so much more to build. Because I already had my physical team at the time. And for Leviathan, I had to make a whole new team, which I don't have the resources at the start. So I just skip turf for now. Holy, what a reach that guy has. This guy right there. Fire and did you pull for Yvonne also, or did you skip Yvonne? I basically skipped for every character up till now. Ah, I forgot Yvonne. Oh, Yvonne looked really. I was not a fan from the what's called range characters. I don't know why, but range characters to me at least feels kinda stiff. I didn't like. Oh, Yvonne is super strong, so that's going for her, but I don't know why. I'm not a fan from ranged characters in Arknights. Everyone is so strong. I've seen some clips from her where she deals like millions of damage with her ultimate. And it looks really fun. But I don't know, I didn't like the ranged character, so I might skip her for now. Maybe I'll pick her up later. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the frick? Where's this other guy coming from? Ember and broken straight sword. Are you reading the story from Arknights by any chance, Blitz? I don't know, I tried to read the story at the start, but it was kind of slow, so I was basically flying over it. I wanted to watch a maybe video later. Okay, these guys take ages to kill. Yeah, I wanted to watch a video later, catching up the story. Oh, it is. Okay, oh, that was so sad. With the original game, I tried to play the original Arknights like 3 or 4 times. I gave it a chance, but I was just not a fan of the gameplay. I like tower defense games actually, but I don't know, for some reason I was just not a fan of the original game, so I kinda didn't stick to me for sad reasons. Okay, there's nothing. No, I am into tower defense games. I like them. They are chill, but for some reasons I did not like how it was in Arknights. I also like how they are still trying to have like the original gameplay in Enfield, where you have to defend your bases. I like that area, which is like tower defense, but for some reason, the original Arknights, I was just not a fan. I tried it either 3 times, picking it up 3 times, 4 times, but I don't know. Just couldn't stick with the game. What hit me there? But they are still supporting the original game, right? They did not abandon them because Enfield got released. It's still a live support game, right? Yeah, and the story from Arknights is really nice. I watched the anime from Arknights and I really liked it. The anime of Arknight was really good. The first season was kind of slow in my opinion, so the first season was kind of whatever. But the second was really good. And the third. Oh my god, can you chillax? Is she really? I thought Leviathan was in fact Zerter from the original game, but lost her memories. I thought that was the lore of her. There was this one character which I really liked. I might have to look her up. I think it was like a shark design. She had like 2 different forms. Ah, okay. I think the name with the design of her I was really fond of. She was really nice. The shark wife. No, 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 no. This. Are you going to attack, please? Okay. Singsies. There should be an item and a huge crazy enemy falling down from here. Where is it? There it is. Nope. 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 The thing is, but if you say the Enfield is a continuation from the original, it means the original finished, right? The story, or is this the story, the main story, still going on? That didn't work. that's poison. Can I poison this guy? Get poisoned? My god. I hate shield enemies. So the main story upon the original Arknights is still going on. But at what part is Arknights continuing? Oh my god. Okay, let's see if I can kill this guy. Is it like a different part of the story? Okay. Am I even doing damage? Oh, I'm doing damage, okay. No. Yeah, I've saw that because at the start of the game there was like this what's it called? The graveyard with names from the original game, like the one character who was, I don't know her name, Kalchik or something. Okay. Yeah, Kalshit was such a bummer. Oh, she was such a great character. Reading that tombstone got me so sad. Oh my god. If I get ambushed by those guys one more time, I'm gonna lose it. But did she also die in the original game or was it off screen? Also in the original. Another shortcut? What do you mean she got Hannah Snap? Why? Much rather how? How does she got Hannah Snap? Yeah, that's a nice shortcut. Okay. Not the Ligma. Okay, how do I get back up there again? Okay, from here. Okay, how do I go back here? Okay. The Ligma joke, it was so funny. There are still Ligma variants going on. People are still trying to get other streamers or other people just to say, got him. Okay, where does that bring me? Here, okay. Heavy bolt, and then I go up. I don't get it. What do you mean? That's how she literally died. No story, just dead. So attack match is full. I mean, that's almost certainly never going to happen, but sure. Did I lose HP from that? Yes, I lost 2 HP. That's crazy. But how? What happened in the story that she got erased? Something must have happened in the story, right? Okay, now we can go Oh, there was also a character which I really liked. She'd also fucking died in the anime. Oh, what was her name? It was the end of season 1, I think. Doctor's lover. You mean Amia? Lover's name is Priestess. Oh, I might know who you mean by that. I just might. Who was that again? Okay. Okay, we have to rotate your ass. Nope. Because the priestess was also named in the anime, right? Wasn't she the one who the doctor was with at the what's it called, in the past before he lost his memories? She's not in anime yet. Okay, then then it's a different one, I guess. You watched the anime, right? Who? What was the character's name at the? I think this was at the end of season 1, where the one who used ice as her arts attacks. Oh, okay. The one with the eyes and the anime. Frostnova, yeah, I really liked Frostnova. Frostnova was such a great character. Frostnova was so nice. Can I jump down here without dying? I don't know. Yeah, Frostnova was really nice. Yeah, the I don't know his name, but that character with the shield, who was basically like a juggernaut. Was it just Patriot? Yes, Patriot was nice. And seeing his statue in Arc Enfield at the start of the game was really cool. Red sign. But in general, the second half of the second season was in the anime was so good. Nope, I don't want to join your covenant. The first start of season 1 in the anime was kind of slow, but they made up for it in the second season for sure. Yeah, how do I get down? Up, up. Okay. I might... Oh, no, I do this. Let me go! I don't even want these items. Yeah, but Frosta was a great character. I was so sad when she died. Frosta was so sad. The fight was nice, and then her death was... I don't know, it felt, for me at least, her death felt kinda unnecessary. In my humble opinion. Her death was weird. Because she was kinda joining the team from Rhodes Island, right? And she died at the end anyway for some reason. So yeah, I don't know, for some reason her death felt weird to me. Okay, I thought there was an item. Did you see the new release for Monster Hunter Stories 3? Did you play Monster Hunter Stories, the previous ones? The first two, yes. Okay. Is it good? Is it worth it? That one is too beefy for my laptop. Okay, I might give it a chance then. I never played like I said, I only played like 2 Monster Hunter titles, so I'm not really that crazy with the older ones. But I heard a lot of good things, so I might give it a try in the future. The gameplay is different, right? Is it more like round-based combat? It's not action combat, right? Okay, one dexterity. Oh, nice. Let's go. And then I need a little bit more for strength, a little bit more strength. It's rogue based. Oh, okay. And let's see if that's enough. In the third one, there's a whole ass side. Conservation, researchers to get a chance of a better monster. Really? Are you catching the monsters like how it is in Pokemon, or how does it work? Okay, can I take the sword now? Yes. Okay. You have to. What's your readiness and snatch? Okay. I see. I see. Can I infuse that? No, I cannot infuse those weapons. Okay. Yeah, okay. To be fair, you're not playing Monster Hunter for the story, right? The story Monster Hunter was eh. Worlds was eh. Wilds is also eh. So yeah, you're not really playing Monster Hunter for the story, to be fair. How much damage is this? That's 250 something. Okay, that's more damage. Yeah, exactly. You are only playing Monster Hunter for the gameplay and great monster design. You don't care about the story at all, so yeah. Okay, I might need more endurance. Coordinate heavy weapon. Okay, we travel. Okay, do I need to be here? No, I think I'm finished in that part. Oh, there is a DLC in this area, but I think I'm still too weak for the DLC, so we might get to the DLC later. Let me in. We now go to the catacombs. Cat, I can't see. Go, please. Thanks, you, kitty. It's, you don't understand. My cat was pissing me off the 2 days ago. Because this piece of shit just decided to vomit, which is already not a good sign for animals, right? So I'm like, okay. I go to the vet, get him checked because he was not eating really and he was vomiting and he had diarrhea, which for cats and animals in general is not good, right? I go to the vet, he takes blood samples, get him checked, just to tell me he is fine. He's completely fine. He just ate something he didn't like or something I didn't was laying around, so he got like stomach ache, and that was it. I don't know. He just ate something which he shouldn't. Maybe something while I was asleep, also because I'm really careful on what he's eating. And so I paid like $200 or something. Just the doctor tells me, yo, your cat is fine. He's like a piece of shit, a little diva, basically. I'm like, yeah, cool. I just waited $200 for nothing. And he did this twice already, because that's something like that already happened in the past. This cat is trolling my ass. Because I go to the vet to... It's better safe to be sorry, right? Especially it's like animals who can't tell you what's going on. So the money is not a problem. But everything was fine, which is kinda annoying. That was kinda... not pissing me off, but kinda annoying, right? Exactly, cat being cats. So the only thing which was kinda... he's a little bit overweight because when my parents are here for visit, he get treats. So that's basically it. But he is fine, he's a healthy cat, he's just a little diva sometimes. Exactly, I don't have to spoil him because my parents are already doing this for me. There, bro, what an aim. The aim of Dark Souls archers are crazy. Can I go down from here? I in fact cannot. Yeah, but today will also be like a kind of short-ish stream because I have an interview tomorrow, which I have to prepare myself from. So I might have to see how much I can stream. Yeah, thanks, I hope so. I don't have that much of a concern because it's a job offered by a dad for my friend, so the likelihood of me getting in there is really high. But that interview is basically my plan B. There is something different I want to do, but if that doesn't work out for some reason, I might just go with that thing. Holy, 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 chillax, chillax, chillax. No, I did not. I didn't have time for Monsanto Rise. I only played Wilds and Worlds. I wanted to give Rise a shot, but there's always something getting in the way. Other games or not enough time. Oh my god, I hate these guys. Let's just run past them for now. Run. I might, if in the future. I have Monster Hunter Rise in my wishlist. If it gets like a good sale, I might buy it and play it on Steam. Something like in between games, you know. I just wanted that item. Loser. That's how I usually buy games. I don't have to be really, what's called, impatient about games. I usually wait. Except it's a game I really want to play, then I don't care about sales, obviously. But if it's like something I have in mind, I usually wait for a good sale. Yeah, and especially with the rise of game prices these days, getting kind of hard to buy games. Everything is so fucking expensive. Exactly, Silksong and Hollow Knight are insanely good value for their base price. Even if you get a sale off from these games, even better, right? But even base price is so good value. And like especially indie games in general, right, are like super good value. Okay, that's not a good place to fight. That's why AAA games companies hate indie games or indie companies, because they are selling games for crazy value for low sheep. Do you drop something? Night Slayer's ring. Enemies lose more stamina when guarding attacks. Doesn't matter. Yeah, there are some exceptions, obviously, but yeah, in average, AAA games feel really lifeless. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember what was my last AAA game I bought. Is Monster Hunter considered a AAA game? If yes, I think Monster Hunter was my last AAA game I bought. Yeah, then Wilds is my last AAA title I bought. What? Yes, I think Wilds has to be the last. Which is already like 1 year, 2 years or something, 1.5 years. If you know some tricks, you know some tricks. Monster Rise, even that Penny White. Also, this isn't right. The lore about this PP White Wyvern is kind of fucked up, is it not? Like praying for their praise, right, and sucking them dry or something like that. I don't know. I just read something when I was like looking for Monster Hunter lores. This guy is effed up. Close enough, I guess. So basically like a snake, right? Talking about snake, we don't have a snake in monster in Monster Hunter, or? I don't remember any. Hello, Volnir. How you doing? Bop, bop. Yeah, that's true, but unfortunately this is basically a gimmick fight. You bake bracelets, you win. Great design though, but the fight itself is not great. I thought I could dodge that in time. I think I'm dead now? Yeah. Oh, that was close. There we go. A lot of the... Yeah, exactly. Nito. But Nito was... At least Nito was a fight, right? This guy is just... there. And going back to the snake monster, which monster was like snaky? Not in Wilds and Worlds, right? Oh really? Which one? Not in Worlds and not in Wilds, right? Okay, that's why I don't know. is the snake monster in Rise, or is it in the older games? Monster Hunter 4, okay. Okay, let's go down here first. I think there's something in here to do. Suffering from success, right? But was he a gimmick fight where you have to fight him with turrets and such, or is it like a legit fight? Excuse me? Oh my god, that was close. It's not a great, okay, cool. What is happening? It's bigger than Zora. Oh, really? I mean, Zora was huge. It was literally volcano, right? What is your problem? Damn, that thing is tanky. Holy, that was an attack? What a huge wind-up. Oh my god, that was so close. Soul of Demon. Solution where you have to climb on that body and slash it while avoiding its bullshit. Okay. Maybe in the future they might add him in a new Monster Hunter title. Copium. I sure hope if they're ever going to release a new Monster Hunter title, they are testing the game before releasing it kinda not finished and optimized. Oh my god, are they respawning? Oh, I hate this area where I'm at right now is my least favorite. Oh, is it this area? Maybe later. I thought it was the one. Let me. Oh no, it's not the area. The area I was talking about is like a prison, and they're like this prison guards, which are insanely annoying because if they look at you, you will see. I can show it to you why they are so annoying. Okay, we are going to cheese the worm. Let's see if I can still do the cheese thread. Okay, I think it was here. And now we wait. The only thing is it has to hit this guy. Did they fix it? They did not fix that. Right? There's no way they did fix that. There's no way they fixed that. Usually you could, it's just chill in here and the catapult is going to kill the worm for you. Oh, it dies. Okay, they did not fix that. The catapult at the thing who's shooting at you can hit the worm, but it takes a while, I guess. But I didn't see any damage, so I thought they might have fixed that. Or changed. Just one more hit. I just might do it myself with some booms. There we go. Yeah, that catapult is annoying. Okay, we have the boss fight here. Okay, he does this attack. No, fire! Yeah, but that guy is slow AF. Oh my god, am I going to die? Nope. Okay. Lucky. Is he just spellcasting all over again? Come on. No, we get him. There we go. Defeat the old Demon King. Okay, let me go back real fast and level up. Buy some items. Okay, purchase. I wanted to buy this one right here. Fashion one. Nice. I'm not fat rolling. Great. And we level up. Yeah, but yeah, give Dark after Dark Souls 1, give Dark Souls 3 a try. Dark Souls 3 is great. The name is Salamandur. Okay. Well, this area, if you are online in Dark Souls, put yourself on online, you are getting invaded here a lot. That's also like an famous PvP area. Okay, there should be some items in here. Holy, these guys are tanky. Yeah, I also usually just play on offline. I'm not a fan of the Dark Souls PvP. A lot of people are, there's like a whole arena where you can have PvP against other people in Dark Souls, but I don't know, I'm just not a fan of Dark Souls PvP. Okay. Oh, why are there so many? Jesus, that was close. Jesus Christ. So did you know there were monsters? Really? Is it good? Because I'm usually, oh my god, kinda iffy about live action movies. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought anyway. Okay, let's see where I have to go. Oh, really? Directed by the same person who made the Resident Evil movies. Oh, I might remember it. I think I've seen like a trailer or something. Yeah, it did not look great. Usually I skip live action movies anyway, because there's some, I think the One Piece live action is actually quite nice. But besides One Piece as an exception, every other live action movie I've seen is not good. Yep. Jesus. Yeah, I watched the live action Bleach movie, and that also was something. I cannot understand why people would ever watch the Minecraft live action. I've seen the live action movie from Minecraft in like the airplane when I was traveling to Japan, and it's just bad. There's nothing good about it. It's just so bad. It's a meme. It's just, that's what it is. The whole movie is a meme. It's not even a good meme. It is fun. Is it? Yes, it's enjoyable because it's so bad it is funny, right? But objectively speaking, I don't think it's a good movie. Yeah, there's class. Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips where people went absolute ape shit because of chicken jockey. I feel the same with the Super Mario live action. If it's even if you can even call it live action. There was like this I wouldn't call it live action, but there was like this Mario movie recently, which was also not great but enjoyable to watch. Yeah, the Mario movie was fine. It's not good, but it was funny to watch. Um, there's something a hidden wall, if I remember correctly. There should be a hidden wall here. Um, why am I tripping? Here, maybe? Nope. Nope. Yeah, I just vaguely remember there being like a hidden wall or something. Maybe not? Because I was hearing something. I dislike this area. Get here lost every time I'm being here. But a bonfire means progress, right? So there should be something there, I think. But I'm hearing something to my left. There should be something in here. There's obviously noise to my left. Maybe I'm just gaslighting myself? Jesus Christ, does he a lot of damage. Was that streaming or downloading? We're going to start with Monster. Oh, nice. Which one? Maybe there is not. Well, I guess. Worlds rise, arise. Okay. Is here something? I knew it. There was a hidden world somewhere, but that doesn't get me anywhere. There is, but I think you need like a different additional device to stream. But I guess, but it's not helping me at all. I don't remember this area at all. Where do I have to go? I don't know. It's not that the area is big, it's just everything looks the same. Jesus. Yeah, that's the bonfire. Let's just reset. Get these guys away. But everything looks the same to me in this area. I don't even remember what I need to do here. Demon Ruins. Old King's... I don't think there was anything worth. Okay, let's go back. I don't think I'm going to remember anything. I don't feel like exploring every nook and cranny. Okay, but this way I have to go. For sure, why not? Could be really funny. Do you already has decided which kind of content you're going to shit talk, or? Dorman? Or is this the YouTube channel who does like this episode looking thing with, I don't know, my neighbor called the police on me, something. Is this guy? Yeah, I've seen some of his video. It's just bad. And so, not just bad, some of these things are hyper racist. It's ass. It's so ass. I cannot believe that guy is successful because of this kind of content. It's crazy what people are watching on their free time. Yeah, the lessons are not good at all. It's anything about that is just wrong. Okay, that area is... I started Ryuki and the lessons he deemed inspiring. What happens in the dark comes to light, I guess. And not only that, some of these things are incredibly racist, right? I've seen some... There was this one video of this guy. He was calling like the police on his new neighbors, but his neighbor was, you know, black, and he couldn't believe that a black person would come into like a rich neighborhood, which, like, what the fuck are you even talking about? It's crazy. And what's even the lesson from that? Don't take everything for, or don't, what's called? Oh, what was this called? Oh, what is the word called? Don't a person by the cover or something? Don't judge, exactly. Basically, the whole premise of this stupid racist video is don't judge a person by the cover, which I guess, but it's common sense, right? Yeah, exactly, but don't judge a book by its cover. But that's just common sense, right? Jeez, those knights are strong. Would me stronger. It's, you don't assume that someone is a jackass until you get to know. Exactly. And if the guy turns out to be a jackass, just move on, right? Just don't bother with them. You cannot please every human being, right? So if someone doesn't like you, then it is what it is. Just move on. My father created an AI for his daughter and got destroyed by teens. What? I don't know, maybe he's just running with the mainstream thing that AI is everywhere or something. Okay, where do I have to go? Don't think that's the way. I might double check. Yeah, and I think he's at the point where he knows that his content is shit, but people are watching because they know that the content they are watching is shit, right? I don't want to believe that a human being who has like the concept of common sense is going to watch his videos with serious intent. There's just no way, right? Oh, where? This guy. Okay. Let me alone. Okay, that's from the other side. One thing I can't get over is the ass architecture in Dark Souls. The architecture in Dark Souls just doesn't make any sense. I feel like living here is just pain in the ass. It looks hella sick, but if you look a little bit deeper into it, it doesn't make any sense. Here, for example, why is this here? See, hidden wall. That's hidden wall, right? Nope. Nope. Okay. Just nothing. Oh, never mind. Okay, there's something at the top where you have to go down. I guess. Okay, fair enough. Saved. That's the roster of knights. If I remember correctly, I'm going to get invaded by an NPC here. Okay, I'm going to the toilet real fast. Be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I love spicy food, but going to the toilet is something. In the you said you are from the Philippines, right? Are Filipino people also eating a lot of spicy food? Jesus Christ, chillax! Jesus. Jesus Christ! What the fuck just happened? I got fucking stun locked. Second place in spice tolerance. Crazy. Who is first place in spice tolerance? Jesus Christ, I got destroyed. Stupid dogs. What a death trap that was. There we go. It wasn't that hard, right? Jesus. It's not that hard. What the fuck? What attacked me? Extra spicy or speed spicy? Great. Yeah, usually when I go to a restaurant or something, I usually just order like whatever they have in spicy. The forgotten child being chili basically calamansi lime mixed with chili. Where exactly is the Philippines? It's in the near of, oh my god, where Indonesia and Singapore is? Question mark. It's in Asia, right? It has to be in Asia. Philippines has to be in Asia, if I remember correctly. Please tell me it's in Asia. I think it was somewhere near Indonesia and Singapore, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. We are above Singapore and below Japan. Ah, okay. For fuck's sake. No, okay, also I was kinda right. What is your neighbor countries? China. And we ain't having a good field there. Yeah, okay. The thing is, who has a good thing with China, right? Was das? Das was der inch a bit closer to the. That's insane. Yeah, China is. I don't know. I do not like how strong China is as a country. Just not a fan. How every company or country is like, oh, please, China, please do trades with us. We are licking your boots or stuff like that. And like, bro, have some dignity. Yeah, and I worked in a for a long time in a restaurant, and Chinese tourists are like one of the worst people I've ever met in my life. They are so unfriendly, they are so privileged, it's crazy. There were some Chinese people we've met in like the restaurant where they were really nice, but like on average, Chinese tourists were like one of the worst tourists we ever had. Great Heel. It's just unfriendly. Just really unfriendly, thinking they're like owning the restaurant. If we don't bring him the food immediately, they're getting pissed. Obviously, they're not giving tips, which I don't think is like mandatory in my opinion. Tips should be something you have to earn. But like on average, they're just unfriendly. Yeah, exactly. They're just incredibly entitled. And sometimes when we were full at a restaurant where we legitimately didn't had any space left, they wouldn't accept no as an answer, or like, yeah, you have to wait. Wouldn't accept that at all, which like, what do you want me to do? I cannot, you know, snip in my hands, clap and spin in 3 times to summon a fucking table. It's not going to work. But yes, stuff like that, they just wouldn't understand. What, in a German stream Whoa. Be right back. Someone ring the doorbell. Alright, let's read again. The German streamer here got into jail because of him crossing the line. What do you mean with crossing the line? What did bro do? Okay, that's my least favorite area in the game. So we go... Are we going this? Okay, let's do this here first. Being disrespectful to our heritage. He is so bad that German didn't even want him back anymore. But how exactly? But in what way? What happened? Or Mayor informed the German officials about his actions. Oh, he was screaming. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? What if I was harassing a woman streaming public and fucking hurting someone? Okay, then it's deserved, right? I thought he did nothing wrong and got into jail for that. But if he behaved like a piece of shit, then fucking deserved. Then I think that's deserved. Yeah, but fair enough. Oh my god. Fucking die. That's also something I never understood with people traveling into another country. Oh my god. It's also something I never understood with people traveling in another country. Just behave. I don't understand. How can you travel to another country and don't behave? Oh my god. Yeah, even when I was in Japan, me and my friends saw some people who just couldn't behave, which for me is like, what are you even doing? Holy motherfucker is tanky. Just face tank. Great magic shield. Yeah, there was this one guy which was poetic justice. There was this one guy who was in Japan and behaved like a piece of shit. He just made like really offensive jokes, was really racist. And it got to the point where the public and the citizens actually fought back to him. And every time they saw him on the street, even though he did not do anything at the time, he just got punched in the face or something. Which, in my opinion, just deserved. Yeah, there was an article about this guy at some point. Yeah, but something like that, you couldn't do something like that. You could never do in Germany or like America or something. You get punished for that immediately, right? But the way how Japan just is, with, you know, being really quiet and like in his own words society, that was kind of a problem. Yeah, it was like that. If specific areas in like in the US or like Germany, you could die for that. So I don't know. He obviously did it like for content and unquote fame. Oh my god, there are more enemies. Oh, I hate these jailers. Oh my god, doesn't open from that side. No, done. No, guns in Germany, as far as I know, are hyper banned. You cannot own a gun. Because even for self-defense, you can. I think you can own a gun, but you are not allowed to have it in public. As far as I know. Creepy looking motherfucker. Simple jam and pale pine resin. Oh, he vanished. Unlucky. I feel bad for the Germans, man, with racists there. Yeah. Yeah, but that's just how it is with the past of Germany, right? What happened in the World Wars and stuff like that. That's something, just something Germany can never get rid of, I think. Exactly, but that's just, well, how it is. I think that's like a past which Germany can get never rid of. That's a mimic. Oh, that's an Easter shot. We take these. Okay, can I get a bonfire, please? There was like a long time without a bonfire. Holy damage. I might just have to use an ember. Can I go please? Yes. Okay. The thing is about, you know, the dictator, we got kind of used to it, I guess. Which is actually kind of sad to get used to racism, but I guess that's just how it is. Oh, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. I want that item though. And feel like it's also, especially like in politics, it's easy to target Germany as, you know, the racist country if they are not doing something the other countries wants Germany to do. And just to say, hey, Germany is not doing X, so basically they're going back to, you know, their heritage on, you know, mark. So yeah, it kinda sucks, but exactly, that's just how it is. Oh my god, you're still following me here? And that's the thing with stereotypes, right? They're not vanishing easily. Okay, at least I got a shortcut, I guess. But a bonfire would have been really nice, because the next part is kinda pain in the ass. Lightning blade. Oh my god, I am... At least that's good. Oh my god, did they notice my ass? Oh my god, I hate those jailer enemies. Yep, that's why I wanted a bonfire. I have to somehow get past them. Or these enemies are kinda pain in my butt. Do I have an item which slowly heals me over time? Oh, okay. A little bit of heal, I guess, at least. Yeah, this part of them... Okay, just run, just run, just run. Okay, there's also a mimic. Can't fight them with the jailers on my ass. Yeah, I miss the life gems were too OP. Being able to hold hundreds of them and able to stack them every time, it's just OP. I'm actually quite glad they removed that. That item was too broken. Way too strong. But I didn't realize you can sprint in this game. You can also sprint in the previous ones. In Dark Souls 1 and 2, you could also sprint. Oh yeah, I guess. A funny thing, I think this is the Smith from Dark Souls 2, by the way. He died here. Basically, it's saying F you to Dark Souls 2, which is hilarious. I think they had some Easter eggs in this game, basically rolling on Dark Souls 2. The first one being the Smith at the back is like the same one in Dark Souls 1, who is like Andre. How many shots did I have? Yeah, that Smith is the same as in Dark Souls 1, and there's like this Smith in Dark Souls 2, would he die? That's just poetic. Just too funny. And just too funny. Give me a little bit more endurance, more stamina, always good. Isn't this the same Smith in? Yeah, it's the Smith there is like the same one, the same in Dark Souls 2. No, 1, Dark Souls 1. It's the same Smith as in Dark Souls 1. Who was like in the undead parish. As far as I remember, the Smith in Dark Souls 1 was like a fan favorite and everyone liked Andre. And they did not like the one in Dark Souls 2, so they killed the one in Dark Souls 2 and brought back the one in Dark Souls 1, which is like too funny. Rusty coin. Yeah, the first Smith Andre was like really fan favorite. Something they could never get rid of, I guess, in every Souls is like the gargoyles. For some reasons, From Software love those gargoyles. Oh my god, I almost fucking died. There should have been a shortcut somewhere. And guess what? They are also there in Elden Ring. You can never get rid of the gargoyles. They're everywhere. Okay, how do I... Okay, it's the ladder there. But wait, I remember. There should be an area. Holy, okay, that's not the right way. Okay, one got one. Got two. Oh my god, that was hella okay, never mind. Oh, it's toxic or not poison. There's even toxic in this game. That's not good. I don't know. Couldn't tell you what these are. So we, the Philippines, got a badass history that is unfortunately named. Okay, what's the name? No, that's stamina. Don't I have toxic reduction? I don't. Crazy. I just might die because of the toxic. Okay. Okay. You go your way and I go mine. Shivering Storm. Oh my god, toxic stays for so long? Oh, these enemies are also pain in the ass. Super tanky, it's just not worth the fight. Those things suck. Is it here? Oh, there's a level. Okay. Okay, there's an item. Oh, this one. Okay. Which I can get from here. Whoa, what is your problem, man? No items? Ah, there's an item. Okay. I have no problem with toxic on its own, but the how long it takes is, I think, what's the problem. It just stays for on so long. Yeah, exactly. If you don't have enough flasks, you're basically dead. I remember me getting ambushed from behind. I knew it. Why didn't he didn't die? They didn't die? What? They must have had 1 HP or something. Unlucky. I remembered about the ambush, but I cannot believe they just survived with 1 HP, both of them. Okay, let's see if I can make that jump. Not get fucking poisoned to death. Not even worth it for the item. The rusty coin. Oh my god, how close. Almost got toxic again. Whew. Oh, the jailers are terrible enemies. They're reducing your max HP and then one-shotting your ass. Really terrible designed. But how are they even coming? And let me just run. I don't care. Let's just not bother with them. Jailer keyring. Oh my god, those are infinity reds. Can you please let me drink? Thank you. Jesus, those rats are really a problem. How much HP does he have? Half-life? I like how every big enemy is basically hit his legs until he dies. Oh my god. Jesus. Stupid rats. Is this a mimic? It's also a mimic. A lot of mimics in this area. What do we have here? Drink Slayer. Okay, I'm not going to use bow and arrow. So that item is useless. Okay, but what was the reason to come down here? To get the keys? Was that a reason to get here? Just for the keys? There's no way, right? Okay. Last one. Okay, I guess we go to the boss. I don't know what I need the key for, but well, boss time. The texture just moved. Close. Nice hits. Unfortunately, the upcoming boss is also like a gimmick fight. Looks hella sick. Really cinematic fight, but it's a gimmick fight, so yes. Gargoyle. Holy damage. Holy damage. Holy damage. Okay, I almost died. That shortcut doesn't even feel like a shortcut because you always have to use the flask. Okay, now be careful about the gargoyle. But he's up there. How sneaky. There's two of them? Hell nah. Nah. Yeah. What are we gonna do now? Can I just throw bombs at them? Oops. Okay, it does literally zero damage. Yeah, bombs are fucking useless. I guess that's the strat. Hit and run. Okay, one is almost dead. Oh, damn. I thought he interrupted me. Luckily, I don't think I need a lot of flasks for the boss fight. But still, what a pain. Jesus. Okay, let's see what you guys are protecting. Is it even worth it? It's both of them are mimics. Are they fucking protecting mimics or what? That's insane. Those guys are literally protecting mimics. I guess. So one mimic. Great Shield of Glory. Rusted coin. Is this also a mimic? Nope. Wait, not a mimic. I guess Ember could come in handy for the boss fight, maybe. Okay, what do we have on that side? Okay, just chilling. Okay, now we boss fight. With one flask and a dream. And I missed. In theory, you can also kill him without the Storm Ruler, but that's the intended fight. But that guy is tanky AF. Not again. My first time fighting this guy, I thought you needed to destroy the pillars. Because I was like, damn, he's not taking any damage. Something can't be right. So I tried it, and after some time, like, okay, something is, I'm missing something. And then I looked it up and I needed that stupid item. Just one more hit, I thought I needed 4. Yeah, the fight itself is really well done, I think. Cinematic-wise, a really great fight. But it's just a gimmick fight, right? Dodge, charge it, do the weapon, hit it in the face, he dies. Who do I need? Okay, we got the Abyssal Watches. Okay, I know which do I need. Alright. Not sure how to get to one of the... Okay, we can get a little bit more HP and a little bit more damage. Okay, HP should be enough. Can I upgrade my weapon? Oh. Titanite scale, I cannot. Unlucky. Okay. To get to the Nether boss, I need to... Was it here? I think it was this one. The next boss, fun fact about the next boss. The next upcoming boss should have been the last boss of the Dark Souls, but for some reason, I don't know the reason they changed that. So the next upcoming boss should have been like the end boss of the base game. He is really hard though. So I kinda get him, he's a really difficult enemy, but for some reason they decided against putting him as the last boss. So he kinda ended like a middle of the road boss. Maybe they said why they decided to change him to be a middle of the side boss instead of the last boss, but I don't remember. Okay, we got Kaka. Ooh, there was one game I also wanted to try out off stream in private, right? Which is Slay the Spire 2. I was a huge fan about the first game. And the second, even though it's still in early access, should, but from what I've heard, be a really good game already. If you... It's like a card roguelike. So if you're into roguelike and card games, which you obviously are because you can play Magic, I would give it a try. It's really fun. Easter soup, I don't. Oh, really? Give for sure. I would look it up first because it's like a really unique gameplay, I think. But it's really good. It's like card game, but it's roguelike. Can you come in here, please? What do you mean with why is it positively received? Do I have the bucket shield? I don't. Don't have bucket shield? Oh, okay, I see. But it's really good. I played the first game and I have like a couple of 100 hours of game time. Whoa, why am I frostbitten? Where does the frost came from? Jeez. Yeah, I would look up for maybe some sales for the second one. Maybe you can find something for a cheaper price. But it's worth it. From what I've heard, it should be... It already feels like a finished game from what I've heard. Even though it's still in early access. Divine Blessing. Oh, that's what the frostbite is coming from. Crazy. Stupid urns. Oh, this area can be a pain in the butt. Okay, there should be some casters or something, if I remember correctly. And dogs, of course, we have dogs. Can't forget about the doggies. Okay, that I don't remember. I don't remember about this. Londo Pale Shade. Just attacks his status anomalies. What an annoying thing. Mannequin class. Oh my god, these dogs are destroying my ass. The thing about Slay the Spire is it's easy to understand but hard to master because there's like that's just how roguelikes are. But if you get the hang of it, it's a really nice and satisfying game. Ooh, okay, that shortcut is good, really good. And then we go up. Oh, right. Okay, I remember. I should have gone the other way. Okay, I think I'm almost at... Yeah, that's the boss. Okay, let me open a shortcut real fast. So if I die against the boss... And it... And I should be two of these stupid. Should I rest? Nah. So I have 4 flasks. Should be enough opium. Yeah, this boss here, right here, should have been the end boss of Pontiff Sullivan. Jesus. I should have rested maybe. I forgot how aggressive this guy is. Can I heal? No, cannot. Can I heal? No, I cannot. Jesus, I forgot how aggressive this guy is. Okay, crazy. Yeah, he is really strong. I think he has to be, like, in my opinion, top 3 hardest bosses in Dark Souls 3, I think. Okay. Jeez. I forgot what a penny ass this guy was. Oh my god, this delayed attack with that huge wind up. Let me out! Oh my god, she got me. And now second phase, which makes this fight so much harder. This guy makes a copy of himself. Because what we need is a 2v1, right? Oh my god. Okay, got the copy, which is good. There we go. It's a really cool fight, but she is hard. In my first playthrough, he was like the first real struggle I had. This guy is rough. Don't run. Can I get this? Whatever. A little bit, yes. Okay, let's see if you remember the scenery of the next area. And see if you remember. It's really nice. Oh, crazy. I have to quit the game to let the lizard respawn. Okay, okay, cause I thought I would be enough if I just rest at the bonfire. Some of them were alive. Not this one. This one? Not this one. This one? Not this one. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got wombo comboed. He was rampaging on my ass. And that's how fast you can lose to Ember, I guess. And the worst part is there's also like, I think at least one, but I think two NPCs. There are two, okay. Oh, these guys are so annoying. I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan of NPC fights in this game. Not a fan. Oh my god, he rotated. At least you got one. Okay, there should be something. Not just enemies. It's like, I was like looking at like two flying dots. I'm like, what the fuck? What an aim. Not bad. It's a shortcut. And what do we have here? I don't even remember this part, to be honest. Another mimic. Crazy how many mimics there are. From Software went really all out about mimics in the last entry. Okay, not this way. God. There we go. Simple gem. Maybe at least you got... Is that even considered a shortcut? It's not even really a shortcut. Okay, got these guys. Of course, the fattest of these guys can poise through my attacks. Funny. How the fattest is poising through my attack. Nothing in here? I thought there was something. Yeah, I think one more of this giant should be alive. There are two alive. This one? Yes. Just embers? Just one Titanite shot? Sad. Well, at least they give a lot of souls. Okay, now we go here. Light Titanite shard. This area. Whoa, I didn't knew I could do a jump attack. Silver Knight. Holy. Sneaky. comes from the shadows. It's just me or is this... No, no, his bow is huge. Oh, holy. Do I? Sure. We are already here. Might as well explore a little bit. Is it just another shortcut? I guess. Why not? Who takes these? Who takes these? Did you play any Resident Evil games, Blitz? I only watched a playthrough of Village, Resident Evil Village. Okay, I only watched playthroughs. Okay. It was one? Okay. Okay, fair. Is your console already on the way, or what you waiting for? Ah, okay, 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 okay. I see, I see, I see. I have to... Fair, fair enough. Whoop, the wrong direction. So that's the same castle as it was in the first DLC. After we beat the giant in the first game, these demons were just carrying us to the castle. Is the same castle as it was in DS1. Jesus, those Silver Knights are brutal, man. Nice. Yeah, there's also some nice details. Let's see if we can find them. That's like the same entrance, and in here was the a giant blacksmith. He unfortunate is dead. Yeah, but this was this blacksmith in the first game, you needed him for upgrading your weapons. No, 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 not upgrading your weapons. You needed him for turning your souls from the bosses into weapons or spells. But he did. Okay, nope. I don't want to go in this way. And it's also like the same hall in the first game. Okay, boss fight time. Oh my god, not this attack. Jesus. I just remembered his stupid arrow attack. And how fucking deadly that is. Holy. Okay, I still have to remember how I get to the... Oh my god, not again. I still have to remember what I need to do after this fight. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, let's remember. Cinder of the Lord. What? Damn, I don't remember this cutscene. Damn, I did not remember this cutscene. Am I going to get teleported to the last boss? Not last boss, but... Ah, and it's here. Okay, okay, okay. Now I remember. I see. I see, I see, I see. It's new hands.
Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be, a law.
She did. That's also a really cool fight. Boss fight back to back. You have to say, Dark Souls boss design is sick. I don't have flasks! Oh my god! Yeah, I'm super dead. Okay. I didn't have any flasks anymore from the previous fight. Unlucky. I thought for some reason after getting skipped here, they refreshed my flask, but well. Nope. Okay, we have to go here. Yeah, after I realized I didn't have any flask, that was already the death sentence. It's like, yeah, fair. I was too naive, thinking they would refresh my flasks. That's on me. How could I think they're doing something nice for the players? I really want my soul though. And it was a lot of souls. Is it just me or I'm doing not that much damage? Oh, my damage is not that bad actually. What was really hard for me the first time fighting this boss was his movement looks... his attacks looks like movement and his movement looks like attacks. If that makes sense. Sometimes I wouldn't understand, okay, is he just moving or is he winding up for an attack? Which was super difficult to reach for me. Chillax, lady. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage, holy. I think he was in Night Rain. He got put in a Night Rain Ascent boss, I think, but I'm not sure. But he is an Elden Ring Night Rain boss, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he put him as a Night Rain boss. There's a lot of bosses in Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1 who was, and 3 who got put into Night Rain. But damn, he is hitting like a truck. No. Okay. He does a spin after his jump. Good to know. Fuck. Jesus. Oh my god, I almost died the exact same way as before. His wind up is like a 3 attack combo. From his second attack to his third attack, that one wind up looks as if he's going to make like an additional attack, which it isn't. It's hard to read this. Oh, chillax. Chillax. Yeah, this was hard to read. For me at least. And for someone who looks so agile, he hits like a truck. I missed. Sad. Oh my god, I have to run. Run! Oh my god. And his big wind-ups are so stupid to read. He is wind-up maxing. Jeez, let's go. But all his attacks feel like huge wind-ups, which is so difficult to read. Give me your soul. Give me your hey. He said give me your soul. Okay, I'm doing some leveling. Yeah, I actually liked the fight, if not for the reason he's like max wind up maxing. Okay, we do level up. We do 35 and anything else. 20. Like this. think there's just one more area. Let me test something. Let me actually test something. Let me test if I can get to... There's like a hidden area in this game. Let me see if I can get there. If I remember how. I didn't unlock the shortcut. Did I not? Am I trolling? I think I trolled myself. I was there, but I didn't unlock this shortcut. Oh my god, that actually scared the shit out of me. Holy. Jesus Christ. That scream actually scared the living shit out of me. Jesus. Is this even the right way? I think it is. Yeah, it is. But that scream was actually scary AF. Holy. The giant's dead. Yeah. That scream though. Usually I doesn't get startled that easily, but that scream caught me off guard. Okay, I think one of them is a mimic. And then I'm getting ambushed. Right? Yeah, I knew it. Okay, that's a mimic. He survived with one. Okay, stupid basilisk gone, and then we take care of Mr. Mimic. Yeah. And of course they're also back in Elden Ring. Dark Cluttering, okay. The basilisk is also one of the less enemies who are proceeding in every From Software game. They are in 1, 2, 3 and Elden Ring. Thanks for the poop. Okay, if I remember correctly, I need to sit. I think. Or do I need a special emote? Wave, my thanks, toe, stretch out. Okay, let me double check something. Yeah, the view is crazy nice. And let me check something real fast. Okay, I need to beat that guy, but where is that guy? I find him in the consumed skin guard access by going left up the ladder from the okay. I see. There's a special emote I need, and I get that emote from a boss. It was a shortcut, but just a different one. You know what? Let me use this. Okay, we have to come here later for different boss. But where exactly was it? Going here and then left? Oh, really? Nice. How much the gameplay is kind of different how it was in Wilds and Worlds, right? Or is the gameplay, is it gameplay wise a huge difference, or is it just almost similar? How so? What makes it different? It's a huge difference, but similar. Okay. Because Wilds and Worlds kind of plays like or feels similar to how it is in Dark Souls, right? Kind of. Move really? I would have guessed the movement in Worlds and the Wilds was faster than how it is in Rise. Basically Spider-Man, okay. Funny. Oh, not this guy again. Don't make me. Okay, I thought I did the right thing, but no. I'm sorry. Did he die? Oh my god, there's no way he jumped in. Insane. Crazy. What are the odds that he perfectly jumps into the thing? Nah, this guy is tank. Yeah. Japanese yokai, okay. Consumed King's Garden. Is this, okay, now I remember. Okay, I'm right. So now we run for it. I hate these enemies. I'm not going to fight these enemies. They are hella annoying. They are scary AF. And toxic. Okay, I thought that's poison. Unlucky. Okay, being toxic and going into a boss fight isn't the best thing, but well, there we go. Holy, that could have ended my life. This guy is kinda twisted. He has like an invincible child. And he is doing something with that. Not the child, like a baby, but invincible. I don't know, actually. I don't know if he's imagining him holding a child or if the child is really invincible. Imagine the toxic ticking even in the cutscene. Holy. See how he's saying, hey, come back, something. He's like imagining holding a child. I don't know if that's sad or just fucked up. Let me test something. Am I doing more damage with that weapon? Not really. Okay. And that toxic is really eating my flasks. I mean, there is a child in the background crying, right? I think now he kinda killed the child or something. I don't know, his lore is kind of fucked up. I have to refresh my Dark Souls lore knowledge. Oh my god, this was an attack? No, there's still someone crying. Yeah, there's still someone crying. Like a baby crying? Big jump. Whoa, okay. I think I'm going to die because of the toxic. No, the toxic. Oh, unlucky that hit. No, the toxic. I could have, I think, if not for the toxic. Or if I didn't got hit at the end, I could have made it. But the toxic, too strong. How unfortunate. If not for the toxic. Yeah, unlucky. The toxic got me. He does, he does. Oh my god, you piece. Does he know that? Yes, okay, now he died. The thing about this boss is he either has like a really sad story or a really twisted one, right? And there's no in between. It could be either really sad because he actually cares about the child, or it's like really twisted. It's either one of these. Jesus, those guys. Oh, please don't get toxic. Oh my god. Jesus. Really? Did you look his lore up? What's his lore? Okay. 8 flasks and a dream. Let me go! I missed. Crazy. Holy, that this sprint attack is an attack and not a movement. The crying child is such an eerie environment. Wow, that was an actually close fight without blast and half HP. Yeah, the nice thing about Monster Hunter is there's a lot of goofy looking armor, but a lot of them is really cool looking. Some of them are alive, I think. This guy. Jesus. Path of the Dragon. Okay, that was what I was looking for. Oh, scale is really good. So now we go here. Once that's hidden. Reach the undead graves. Yeah, some of the armor of Monster Hunter, I'm thinking sometimes what were the designers even thinking? Oh, it's those guys. Fire? Since when can you use fire? Nothing. Big head, nothing else goes hard. Ashen Easter's ring. She's FP. Don't need FP. Oh, there's this one guy on YouTube Shorts, which I'm always seeing, who has like these a pot as a helmet, and he is dancing around like on one of, I think, Shakira's songs. It's so funny. Yeah, that one guy, he is so funny, dodging every attack from the monsters while dancing. And then the next fucking scene is he killing him and still dancing. Yeah, exactly, so funny. Yes, it's so good. Okay, two of them is kinda... Ooh, maybe I can lure one. And now my friend is playing Rise with the Seed. What? How? What a gamer. I could never. Play Women 3, I'm just too bad. crazy. Oh, there's also this one YouTube group. You probably know them. They are called Team Darkside. Yeah, okay. I thought he was actually gaming. And Team Darkside is doing really good Monster Hunter content. One-shotting every boss, knowing every mechanic, every pattern. They are crazy. Why so many spellcasters? Holy. He got a parrying dagger. Oh my god. Healing is illegal. Only I am allowed. Okay, can I get to the boss with 6 flasks? Maybe I can. No, I can get to the boss, but can I beat the boss with 6 flasks? Oh, 9. I'm just blind. Oh my god, chillax. Oh, can't wait to fight Gore. Yo, Gore in Wilds was so a hard enemy, monster. Gore looks really nice, really cool, really badass, but really hard to fight. Okay, they're not following. Great. Okay, now I have 6 in a dream. Oh my god, I thought I dodged that. Holy. Jesus. Oh, damn. I just realized how many fucking allies the world has. Really? How many? We had the 1, 2, 3, I think. Then we had Kirin. Kirin was also considered an elder, right? I almost got it, then I got destroyed. We had Dirostra, which was 1. We had Kula, which was another one. Valhazak, which is 3. Then we had Kirin. Negigante was not considered an elder dragon, right? And then Zola, it's 5? 5 elders? Ne, Gigant is considered elder. Okay. Oh my god, I missed. That's not good. What the huge right up. Jesus, chillax for a little bit. Oh my god, I panic rolled. Jesus, how tanky is he? Jesus Christ. This guy is rough. Strong enemy. Let me go back, upgrade my weapon. 100 graves. I might, not I might, I need to use some. Okay, should be enough. Reinforced. I still need so much more slates. Oh, I think I have one more Easter's Flag shot. Reinforce. My 13. Okay. Does every Monster Hunter has a flagship monster? Wildston had a flagship monster, right? Base. Wilds. Which did we had in Wilds? Who was the flagship? Really? I thought flagships? Ah, you mean flagship is like the cover monster, right? In my head was flagship equals big monster. Jeez, relax. Let's go. He was rough. Was tougher than I thought, yes. Here we got that bonfire. Yeah, okay, fair, they are big, but I mean, like, I thought like, Soda big, you know? More knights. I don't want to fight you. Let me go. White sword fragment.
Wealth, a lost wealth.
Curious. Ooh. Even though his set is really nice. Blacksmith hammer. Okay, Blitz, but I think I will stop for today. We are already 4 hours in. Next time will be... I can't do tomorrow because tomorrow I have an interview and if I have to make like test work there, that's basically my whole afternoon, evening. And after that, I think I'll be able... Wednesday I cannot stream. We might see us the day after Wednesday, on Tuesday. I might be able to stream on Tuesday again. Also the day after Wednesday. Tuesday, I don't know. I always mix those two up. The day after Wednesday is what I mean. I can, so basically in 3 days. I can stream again on 3 days. And maybe on Friday, but we will see. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me, Blitz. I really appreciate your company. And have a nice day, and until Tuesday then. Have a nice one.